Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel, Pokemon Pearl Randomized Nuzlocke. It's your boy Beagers, and we are back for the very next episode of this series. Now, I want to let you guys know ahead of time that I'm doing a voiceover. Unfortunately, when I went through it all, OBS decided not to record my voice, yet again. But it's alright, I want to make sure I get all this out for you guys in one way, shape, or form. And I don't know yet if I'm going to place a photo over my video or not, but we're going to see in the editing later, in a little bit. But in the last episode, we actually faced off the third gym, and unfortunately, we did lose a member. So if you haven't already, make sure you check out the last video, because spoiler, again, we lost a family member, and Ugly Duck, you will not be in vain. We have another member on our team that is going to take on your load, and we're going to get through this game. We're going to get through all the bumps in the road, if you will. But let's go ahead and get a quick team recap for you guys. First off, we have our starter that you guys picked, Shenron the Rayquaza, with Dragon and Flying. And I do a little bit of a rant here, but in just a second, come on Beagers, there we go. Hardy Nature with Airlock ability with Dragon Claw Twister, Ancient Power, and Scary Face. And we have not the little engine that could anymore, Tusk, our Dawn fan, who is pretty close to level 25 if I'm not mistaken, with that sturdy ability with Takedown, Rock Smash, Rollout, and Slam. Then we have Cajun, our MVP, my MVP, holding the Miracle Seed to power up those Grass-type moves with Overgrow, powers up Grass-type moves with Razor Leaf Cut, Poison Powder, and Synthesis. Then we have Dwayne the Rock Clefairy holding that Metronome because he has the beat with the Bold Nature with Magic Guard. I still get excited every time I see it. With Stomp, Wake Up, Slap, Sing, and Cosmic Power. Then we have the Mon that is replacing Ugly Duck, Trippy, holding that experience share because he needs some levels. We need to get him up, get him going with Jolly Nature, with Torrent, which powers up water type moves in a pinch. So Trippy also has Growl, Mud Slap, Water Gun, and Bind. And I actually rearranged these moves because it makes my OCD much appreciated if I do that. And then we have the man himself, Kirk, holding that Flame Plate, firefighting Menferno, close to level 26 with Hasty Nature, with Blaze that powers out fire type moves in a pinch, with Flame Wheel, Psycho Cut, Ember, and Bite. And I actually realized that we have 3 starters on the team. One of them from Gen 2, one of them from Gen 3, and one of them from Gen 4. Then we also have our Gen 1 Mon, Dwayne the Rock Clefairy, so we just got a little bit of everyone. So we're going to go ahead and head off to what I think is Team Galactic's warehouse. We head up these stairs to see, this looks like the Galactic building, so we head on inside and see what's going on with Team Galactic. But unfortunately, it looks like we're not in the right spot. We talked to a few people and they don't give us much information. So we head on out and try to figure out where we need to go. So we go ahead and start searching around the city, trying to find where this Team Galactic was. And the only place that I can remember was up here. And unfortunately, I guess we see Dawn. So we're going to go ahead and have Dawn talk to us. Oh my gosh, hi Beagers. Please, can you help me? I dropped my Pokedex by accident and Team Galactic found it. Now they won't give it back. Please, I need your help. Team up with me for a battle? I guess if we have to. You and your Pokemon together with me and my Pokemon, united like this, our dream team has no chance of losing! Oh my gosh, Team Galactic, you're in for it. I'm not letting those bad people get away with their dirty deeds. So, let's take them on, Beagers! Alright, let's see what Team Galactic has for us entirely. Let's see, what do you got? A Caterpie and a Raichu. That's nothing. That's nothing. And then a Machamp comes out from Dawn. Dawn with the power just showing up. Alright, Dawn. Alright. But let's do this. Let's do this thing. So we're going to go ahead and use Twister on both the Caterpie and the Raichu because it hits both. And we're going to get off some damage. And Raichu takes quite a bit of damage. And Caterpie just dies.
Bye, Caterpie. I said bye-bye.
And then what comes out next is kind of, you know, weird. Because we don't need that right now. Because Machamp goes ahead and hits revenge on this Raichu and gets staticked in the process. Which, coming back to it, I really think Machamp had guts. Because the damage this Machamp did was insane. Absolutely insane. But Raichu and Caterpie are gone. Shenron goes to level 28. That's where we need him. And then Dugong and Flygon come out. Oh no, that is not what we need to see. So Shenron, we're going to use Dragon Claw on this Flygon, and Dugong's going to use Ice Shard on us. That does a lot of damage. We don't need that. So Machamp, get rid of this Dugong, please. And Dugong is no more. Bye-bye, Dugong. Trippy grows to 19, and that's exactly what we need. So Trippy can start being part of the family, start showing its own.
Ha, that stinks. We should get new ones from the boss. Who cares about some Pokédex? Team Galactic's going on their own Pokemon in the world. No, in the universe. There, take it. Take your Pokédex. Those things we had in the warehouse have already been moved.
Alright, Beagers, you need to be a little quicker, because I'm a little quicker than you.
To past your own city, so we'll say you'll get yours and run like the grunts we are.
Bye, guys.
Oh my gosh! What's going on? Why is Team Galactic out in the streets like they own the place? Beagers, thank you sincerely. If Professor Rowan ever finds out that I lost my Pokédex, well, I don't want to think about it. I really don't. So, Beagers, what are you going to do now? Are you going anywhere? I'm thinking of going to Pastro City myself. The Great Marsh there is home to many kinds of Pokemon.
Which is actually the Safari Zone. I'm just going to call it Safari Zone because it's so much easier. I don't know why Sinnoh has so many different words in this game, but
It's not fair!
and I'm actually over here trying to figure out what it is, and it took me like, I don't know, a whole minute to figure out what it is. Safari Zone. But, go ahead, Beagers, hit the button again, as Dawn just leaves us. Bye, Dawn!
I said bye-bye, Dawn! I said bye!
Okay, so we head up in here, expecting to go through the warehouse, and unfortunately we don't. But we do get the HMO2, which is Fly, which we actually put on Shenron, because that is a stab move. It's a very powerful flying type move. If we had something else, I probably wouldn't have taught Fly just yet. But Fly's going to come in handy, especially if we need to go around the region.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What have we here? You are so not Team Galactic. What are you doing here? Are you a little kid? These things we made for the energy we took from the Valley Windworks are already in Pastoral City. Huh? That's not what this is about.
So, I guess we can't really go in here. This is probably later on in the story. But we head on out, and I guess we're going to be going over to Pastoral City first. And if I'm saying it incorrectly, let me know in the comment section down below, because Mama named a mushmouth, because I just can't speak. And English is my first language, but at the same time, I'm dumber than a bag of rocks sometimes. And I'm crazier than the average person. So, we go into the Pokemon Center, heal up our family, because even our family needs a little time to rest. Get some shut-eye, and then get ready for the very next battle. We head on down here to Route 214. And this is actually where I did most of my grinding before the gym, and got all of our mons up to 25. And I fought everyone around here, and eventually when we got to the grasses, the grasses, there were Gastrodon everywhere, and I'm like, cool, easy experience for Cajun. However, all the Gastrodons had hidden power. And most of them were hidden power fire or hidden power ice. And I thought we were going to lose Cajun more than a few times. But we come over here and we actually find a mind plate. So I am really hoping that Arceus like pops up one of these times. I don't care if all we have are Pokeballs. I'm going to catch Arceus.
If it's the last thing I do.
That would be nasty, having Arceus and Rayquaza on the same team. And then Arceus can be any type that you want. We get over here to the lakefront. And I guess the city is the same thing as the lakefront, because it doesn't really change or anything. So I come up here trying to look around a little bit, but I head back because it is a new area, it is a new route of some sort, and we can actually get an encounter. But I want to talk to these guys first because it's a lake. I figured we'd be able to go into the lake, and apparently not. These guys are blocking it off to try to protect it, essentially, which I don't understand why yet. I guess later in the story it'll tell us. But we run into the grass and we look for an encounter, and it is a Wormadam. Excuse me. It is a Wormadam. I was not very excited for this encounter in the slightest, at all. And I really wanted to just kill it or run away from it because I didn't want it. I didn't want anything to do with it. But at the end of the day, I know you guys are probably screaming at the comment section or at the video itself going, catch it, it's species! And that's exactly what I try to do. So I bring out Trippy, because I don't think Wormadam has anything to really affect Trippy just yet. And Trippy's my lowest level. So whether we kill it or we catch it or anything like that, yeah, I'm going to get experience or we're going to catch it. And Trippy's the best thing for that. So I spam the living crap out of Mud Slap to get the accuracy down so this Wormadam can't hit me at all. Doesn't matter what. It does hit me quite a bit and it does hurt some too. And then I start using Water Gun to try to chip him down even more because Water Gun is stab and a little more, how do I put this? It's stronger at the end of the day. It's just a stronger move. So I start using Water Gun to start bringing them down, and this is just a spam fest. It's, oh my goodness, watching this back while I'm doing this voiceover is just agonizing. But this is actually when I do the question of the day as well. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know what the question of the day is right now. The question of the day is, who is your favorite family member so far? My favorite family member, you guys should know it at this point, is the MVP, my MVP, Cajun the Bayleaf. I want to know what your guys' is. We have Trippy the Marshtomp. We have Cajun the Bayleaf. We have Shenron the starter. We have Dwayne the Rock Clefairy. We have Kirk the Inferno. And then we have the not-so-little engine that could, Tusk the Dawn Fan. Eventually, we go into Rock and sing it to try to put it to sleep, to try to catch it pretty easy. But I do want to know what your guys' favorite family member is out of the 6 we have so far. Otherwise, what about the ones that have already passed away? We have Troll, the Skunk Tank. We have Ugly Duck, the Gold Duck. And then we had Hot Boy, the Flareon, which they all still pain me so much. So much. But we did eventually catch this Wormadam, the Bagworm Pokemon, and when it came to a nickname for a Wormadam, I couldn't even think of one. Honestly, I couldn't. So I started just, it's got flowers on it. So eventually I just come up with a nickname, and it is a female, so I named the Wormadam Flower. And I do a mishap on the mouse again with the V, but I put in the W and named this Wormadam Flower. Welcome to the family, Wormadam. You probably will never get used. But you are on the family. And then we run into a Primate, which was also in this grass, which made me very upset that Wormadam was our encounter. But we caught it. So there is a bright side. There is always a bright side. We go through here, and I didn't realize that this actually changes into Route 213. Doing this voiceover is actually pretty good, because that means we can get an encounter on Route 213. I'm going to have to do that in the next episode. I'm going to leave it in the comment section so I don't forget, because I will do exactly that. So we run around these trainers, run around the fishermen, and this lady, oh my goodness, turn around so we don't have to battle you yet. I'm going to do that in the grinding. We break this rock to hit up this item that's over here, which happens to be Aqua Ring. So that is our second Aqua Ring that we can put on our team, on our family members. And I try to dodge all these guys, and I do successfully. We hit up this grass. I'm glad we didn't encounter anything on this route yet, because I would have lost an encounter, which I would have been pretty upset, because I still don't know what's in that grass. It's still a mystery. Dum dum dum. But this is the safari zone that we're probably just gonna go into here. We go into here in a second, and we actually get another family member, maybe, or do we miss it? I don't remember.
I guess we'll find out in the next episode.
No, I'm kidding. We do eventually go into the safari zone, but first we're gonna check out Flower and see exactly how good Flower was. I have to move it because my OCD is like that. It's a Naughty Nature Wormadam with Tackle, Protect, and Hidden Power. So, no. Wormadam will never be used unless it is a worst case scenario. But we head down here first and we look around the town to see where our next route actually is. I thought there was more down below, and there really wasn't. I thought there was like an ocean or another route of some sort, but we go to the left and there is actually a route at Route 212. And I completely forgot about the mud. No lie. I was rolling around in this mud going, what the heck is going on? Why do I keep getting stuck? And if you guys know, leave it in the comment section down below. This is how I learn, from you guys. I don't look up very much of anything. The only thing I look up is like the levels from the gym leaders. And you guys help me out the most. That you guys honestly do. This is a learning experience, not just for you guys, for me. It's not just an entertainment for just me. It's for you guys as well. That's why it's called a Let's Play. That's why we're a family. But we do get an encounter right here, and it is a Polytoad, which really isn't bad. I was pretty excited for this, actually. And if it had, like, I don't remember what it's called, where it brings out the rain for the ability-wise. So I went ahead and looked through my team to figure out what would be the best thing for it. And we were going to bring out the rock. But it Perish Songs. Perish Song is a fantastic move, but at the same time, it is the worst move in the game. I mean, to be fair, Explosion and Self-Destruct is just as bad. But we put the Polytoad to sleep, throw an Ultra Ball, and doesn't even jiggle. Doesn't even jiggle. So, unfortunately, I switch out the rocks so we don't lose a family member, and I bring out Trippy to get a little bit of experience, and Polytoad kills itself. It is what it is. I wish it didn't happen that way, but it is what it is. We head down here to pick up this other item, and it's Discharge. That's another electric move that we really need on this team. That is great to have. And everybody can learn this move. So what I actually do is I go into my family here in just a second and figure out who has the best special attack. So we have Shenron at 94. We have Tusk at 32, 37, 37, and 25, and 45. And I didn't think it'd be good on Trippy because Trippy and Kirk are actually, physical attackers in some way, shape, or form. So I go back in here and put Discharge on the Rock. I thought that was the best case scenario because the Rock can take a lot of damage and Discharge can get off some paras. I don't want to get rid of Stomp, that's Stab. I don't want to get rid of Sing, and I don't want to get rid of Cosmic Power. So I do in fact get rid of Wake Up Slap. it's actually counterproductive, to be honest, with Sing and Wake Up Slap. And then at the end of the day, you know, I have a fighting mon in Inferno, so I'm not too worried about it. I go in there, try to teach Heat Wave to someone as well, and I really want to teach it to Kurt, but he can't learn it. It is what it is. So we face off with this trainer here, who has a skunk tank, and I was so upset. The memories come flooding back every time I see a mon that was on the family. So, sorry, troll. We have to beat you up again. And Trippy grew to level 20 and tries to learn Foresight. No, unless it's normal type, you don't need Foresight. Knocked Owl comes out, and Shenron is just putting in the finest of work in this episode, like Shenron does. Use Ancient Power twice to get rid of this Knocked Owl, and Knocked Owl is gone. So, we do need to do some grinding. This is when I realized we do need to do some grinding, and that's probably going to happen in the very next episode. It didn't really happen in this episode. I did face off a few trainers, but not enough to really be like, alright, let's face on the gym. Yeah, no. And at this point, we head back up to the Pokemon Center? No, we just go straight into the Safari Zone. Okay. We go straight into the Safari Zone and pay the man his $500 so we can go in and try to catch another family member. And what I do is I actually take this train and go a little higher up, expecting it to just be straight up grass, and it wasn't. All the grass is in the mud. Why? Who at Game Freak, who at Pokemon decided the mud is a good idea? This is stupid. I hate the mud so much. It's just as bad as default. Such as bad, which I think is in this gen too. But we find a Venomoth, which is actually some power. I know Metamech is actually using, or I think he's still using a Venomoth right now. And in one ball, we catch this Venomoth. Nice, easy, to the point. We got Venomoth on the family. So Venomoth is a poison moth Pokemon, bug and poison. It flutters its wings to scatter dust-like scales. The scales leach toxins if they contact skin. Which, the reason I read this registration other than the other ones is because this is actually brand new to me. I didn't realize how poisonous Venomoth really was. Because I'm always used to like Venonat, not really Venomoth. So I try to think of a name for this Venomoth, and there's only one name that pops into my head. So, if you guys don't know yet, we did finally hit 300 subs, and the name that I use for this Venomoth is the guy who actually helped us as a family get to that 300 mark. And his name is Between Lines. And he's awesome. If you want to go check him out, by all means. But his real name is Jonas. So that is what I actually named this Venomoth. I name it Jonas after the guy who got us to the 300 subs, which the 300 sub special will be happening very, very, very soon. And I actually go on a whole-on rant at the very end of this video, which I'm going to do the exact same here in just a second. But I do name this Venomoth Jonas. He's now part of the family. I know it's not the biggest power in the world, and we may not use him right now, but Jonas, if you're watching this video and you haven't hit that like button, what are you doing? But I want to welcome you to the family, and I hope you are enjoying the series and enjoying everything, and we do have you on the squad and on the family. And we pick up a Shell Bell! The excitement is always real. We pick up a Shell Bell, which is almost a leftovers. It's pretty darn close. As long as we hit a move or use a move, it heals us. I'm more than happy about that. Now we go back to the Pokemon Center. That makes more sense. We hit up the Pokemon Center, and I don't think we check out Jonas yet. Do we? No, we don't. We don't. We need to make sure we do that as well. So we gotta check out Jonas, and we gotta get a new encounter on Route 213. But we actually go into the gym to check out the levels. So I actually have a technical difficulty here, which I don't know if I'm going to edit out or not because I'm doing a voiceover, so it's hard to do. But we do talk to this guy to see what's going on.
The gym leader, Wake! Huh! I mean, Crasher Wake is a master of water types, this I know. If you try to take on this guy with fire types, you're in for a heap of trouble. I think this is close enough to it. I'd say you got guts if you try to face down water type with fire type or ground type. But that part I'll leave up to you. Go and have some good battles.
That was close-ish. Close-ish.
I do face off one trainer in this gym, which by far was the easiest battle that I have had in a while. One Dragon Claw, bye-bye Mareep, gone, just destroyed. And it was a level 26. So, what I think I'm going to do, since I must have done something with his ROM and I upped the levels, because the last gym was above levels that I was even thinking about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the entire team up to like 28, 29, somewhere around there, just so we don't get absolutely bodied by someone like the god Pokemon Arceus or something that pops up. But I go in the Pokemon Center, I heal up, I come back out, and this is actually where we are going to end off the episode. I do need to do some grinding. That's going to be in the very next episode. We'll have a team recap so we can go along that and everything. And this is where I start going on the rant of the 300 sub special, and I go on the whole YouTuber rant. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, the dislike button. If you don't like this video and you've been here this long, hit that dislike button. Honestly, I want to know what you guys think. If you really don't like the videos and you have something you want to let me know, let me know. I'm a very honest person. I'm a very transparent person. I like knowing what you guys like and what you dislike. I really do. But this is where the 300 special comes into play, and as you guys have no idea how much this means to me. And Jonas, if you are watching this video, I want to thank you tenfold, because you went out, you got other people to subscribe, and it happened in an instant. You are amazing, my man, and I appreciate you to the fullest. But this is where I'm going to announce it. I want you guys to know, if you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Twitter, BeagersYT. That is how you're going to know what happens on in this crazy life of Beagers and with the rest of this family and the community that we have around us. And what is going to happen is it is going to be a sleep lock, guys. It is going to be my very first live stream on YouTube. It is going to be a sleep lock, and it is going to be Red 721 randomized sleep lock. I hope you guys are ready, because it's going to be a little insane. We are going back to the beginning of Pokemon, Gen 1, the red version, with a little bit of a twist. So we got from Gen 6 all the way to Gen 1. It's going to be real crazy. It's even got Fairy type. So it's going to be a blast. I hope you guys are ready for it, and I'm going to give you my personal sign off. I will see you guys in the very next episode. I will see you guys very, very, very soon.